Craig Revel Horwood is worried about Kaye Adams performing in skimpy costumes on this year's Strictly Come Dancing. The show judge, 57, has concerns about the loose women anchor's sex appeal and hip action when she has to dance Latin routines on the BBC show. He said, "Kaye Adams I'm slightly concerned about. I think she'll do quite well at the ballroom stuff, but I'm worried about the Latin. The sex appeal and the hip action and rhythm, things like the cha-cha-cha might prove a challenge, darling. It's the selling yourself there, the costumes are all quite skimpy with the Latin." But Craig expects Coronation Street star Will Mellor will be able to act his way through the upcoming series, and has tipped former Cauvilles actress Kim Marsh and Paralympian Ellie Simmonds to do well. He said, "Will Mellor is a good actor, I think he'll be able to act his way through it. Has got a great personality, he'll provide some funny moments. Kim Marsh has danced before and I think she'll fit in well. Kaye Adams I know a little about, but fingers crossed, she'll make us laugh. Ellie Simmonds is a powerhouse athlete, she'll throw her entire body into it. She's had to fight all her life, she'll bring that on the dance floor." Craig will line up on the panel alongside returning judges Shirley Ballas, Motsi Mabuse, and former Strictly Pro Anton Dubecca, who he believes is one of the most emotional male judges that has ever been on the show. Asked if he will miss Bruno Tonioli, who Anton has replaced, Craig said, "Of course, and all his theatrics. But Anton has really come into his own as one of the most emotional male judges we've had on here. Has not afraid to show his emotions. There's got to be someone on that panel, darling. It ain't me." Craig has been dubbed Mr. Nasty for his no-nonsense feedback to the show's celebrity contestants over the years, and he admits the stars are still very wary of him at first, so much so they fall silent in his presence before getting to know him. He said, "On the first day, they're very wary. They tend to fall still and silent around me, darling. But once they get to know me, generally they trust my advice. It is scary. I was terrified going up against the judges on The Masked Dancer, and Celebrity MasterChef." TV presenter Dan Walker, who appeared on last year's series, recently made a cheeky dig at the panelist by advising this year's crop of celebrities to trust your partner, ignore Craig. But Craig insists it is vital that the contestants listen to the judges, including him. Reacting to Dawn's comment, he said, "Very funny, but untrue. It's good to trust your partner, but listen to what the judges have to say. In the 1 minute 30 seconds that I judge, it's important I tell the truth. I do bring the panto villain element, I don't want to be a misery the entire time." Craig relocated to a Victorian mansion in Stamford, Lincolnshire, with his partner, horticulturist Jonathan Myring, 35, last year. But Jonathan is now training to be a paramedic in Cambridge, so Craig doesn't expect to see much of him when the new Strictly series gets underway. Speaking to Best Magazine, he added, "We're great, but we moved to the Midlands almost a year ago, last October, and we're still unpacking boxes. It's chaos. I haven't had much time at home since last year's Strictly." But Jonathan is training now in Cambridge to be a paramedic. "We'll be like ships in the night for a while. But I'm delighted he's following his dreams. It's what I tell everyone to do." The new series of Strictly was due to kick off this weekend but is set to be postponed because of the death of the Queen, with the funeral taking place on Monday. Read more latest showbiz stories. Jack Tweed goes public with new girl. Lord Alan Sugar parts company with Countryfile star Helen Skelton can't. Classic FM to broadcast tribute Prague.